Well, we're getting WrestleMania 37, 38, and 39 announced. What is up, guys? It's Mimi, the Elite Double X Prince. And if you just realized that I had to think about which WrestleMania we're heading into is WrestleMania 37, it's because it looks identical. The logo looks exactly the same to WrestleMania 36. The only difference is that this one has the skeleton, the pirate skeleton. I wish they tweaked it a little bit different, just so like you could tell the difference. Like, maybe did not do a sun because I was WrestleMania 33, but I can like they couldn't have thought of something more creative to fit Florida. Maybe a bunch of trees or something like, and change the coloring. It just it's too distracting, and I keep thinking I'm gonna say 36 instead of 37. It's yeah, I'd rather that thing get a new logo, but the 38 and 39, they actually tried them. 38 is a big old star because it's going to be taking place in Texas, and then WrestleMania 39 will be taking place in LA, which is ironic because that's when it was originally going to happen for me. I was supposed to go to WrestleMania 37. Unfortunately, I can't do that thanks to the fucking pandemic. Um, but it seems like by then there'll be a vaccine, hopefully. And that's the biggest thing I'm gonna get talk about. This upcoming WrestleMania should not have a crowd. I think that I mean, yes, I agree that the it's hurting the wrestlers, not like it's hurting creative being like, okay, this guy's not as over, this guy's not as over. Do you really think Becky Lynch would have been at the point where she is if there was a crowd? So, yes, I understand that they need a crowd eventually, and it's going to be a big groundbreaking moment to have the crowds back again. But it's a pandemic, people. This virus is spreading crazier than ever. It's in Florida. I'm in California, which is probably even worse than Florida. But I don't recommend anybody just doing this. It's just no. Um but I am curious as to how it's gonna look and play out because I'm guessing what they're gonna do is gonna have people sell tickets and then have some people at night one and then some people at night two, depending. That would be pretty cool. Um but they are gonna have a low capacity of people, which I am very grateful and thankful for. Honestly, one of the biggest things that people were talking about when it came to WrestleMania was like the attendance record. Obviously, last year was empty, but that was one of the biggest things. Like, it's not gonna feel the same. Like the attendance record is uh this much and then this much, and so it's a little bit tough to like deal with. But I think we should be fine with it. That's really not that important right now. But man, this pandemic really fucking hurt. Not wrestling. Fuck, it hurt everything in general. Fuck you, COVID-19. Um, but I definitely am excited about one particular thing about WrestleMania, and that is that it's gonna be 2 nights this year once again. The 2 night concept last year helped out in different ways. For starters, do we had enough talent to like build up? Like we built up Otis. Trust me, if WrestleMania was one night last year, I'm pretty sure Otis and Dolph Ziggler would not have a match. Not that it was a great match. Like people think I love that match, but it was great to have like little matches like that, just to get people invested and it's gonna have help out get more people on the card. People like Retribution, Ricochet, Apollo Cruz, uh, maybe the Big E and the New Day will probably have more women in the wrestling. So that is what I really appreciate about the whole 2 night structure. And my catch is WrestleMania 38 and 39. It only had a Sunday, not a Saturday. So maybe that will change over the years. But I really wish that if they were gonna do this, that each WrestleMania from now on was 2 nights. It helped out one time, and it'll definitely help out again. Um, so hopefully they get their head out of the asses and then go WrestleMania 37, WrestleMania 38, WrestleMania 39, and so on forth. I keep getting distracted with the whole because every time I say WrestleMania 37, first of all, I can't believe we've made it that far, but I keep thinking it's 36. I swear to God. Um, Also, the idea of them planning ahead, while smart, it's a tradition to plan each year ahead. Like, oh, next year we'll be here. That was great, a great way of doing it. But to plan the next three in advance is a little bit like, whoa, chill. Like, cause who knows? Maybe WrestleMania 39, there's gonna be something even crazier than COVID-19. Knock on wood, that never fucking happens ever again. But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of changes into the wrestling business, um, and stuff in general. But yeah, I just hope that people get smarter about this. I hope that people that do go to WrestleMania are safe and they, you know, obviously it's some matches are worth it. If we still, for the love of God, hopefully, if we still get Reigns and Rock, yeah, that match is gonna need a crowd. Um, from what it looks like we're getting Reigns and Nakamura. That's a video in itself. I'll talk about that on my Royal Rumble predictions. But yeah, what do you guys think? Are you guys planning on going to any of these WrestleManias? I definitely want to go to WrestleMania. That's one of my go-to list. Um, I had to plan 2 years ahead. WrestleMania 39, where I'll be at. Hopefully, I'll be able to go. Um, in LA, and maybe down the road, if I could travel, maybe if I want to go to Texas. I don't know if I want to go to Texas. Nothing against Texas, but I heard it's hot as a motherfucker over there, and WrestleMania tends to take place in March, which is like spring/summer. So I don't know. I'll definitely be excited for the to be able to go to WrestleMania, but I don't know how I feel about planning this ahead, and I really wish they went back to the whole 2 night structure. What are you guys' take on this? You excited for WrestleMania? Anything else I should talk about? But yeah, those are just my quick thoughts on WrestleManias coming up. Meet me, the ALE Double X Prince. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and until then, I'm out.